Hi, my name is Celine Canut from the Math Resource Center at HEC in the Murray campus. In this video, we will go over question 2 in the Polynomial and Rational Inequalities worksheet. Question 2 reads, solve the following rational inequalities. Part A says, x minus 7 over x minus 1 is less than 0. First, we're going to set the numerator equal to 0 and solve. Since the fraction will be undefined wherever the denominator is 0, we will set the denominator equal to 0 and solve. Now we will test for these two values and divide the line into 3 intervals. Our test values will be 0, 2, and 8. Plug each of these test values into the polynomial and determine the sign of the polynomial at that point. Since the test point from this region is the only one that satisfies the inequality, this region is the solution. So we can say that the solution to this inequality is all values between 1 and 7. Let's move on to part B. Part B says x plus 6 over x squared minus 5x minus 24 is greater than or equal to 0. First, we are going to factor the polynomial. Now let's find the zeros. These values make the polynomial undefined. Now we will test for these 3 values and divide the line into 4 intervals. Our test values will be -7, -4, 1, and 9. Plug each of these values into the polynomial and determine the sign of the polynomial at that point. Since the test points from these 2 regions are the ones that satisfy the inequality, these regions are part of the solution. So the solution to this inequality is all numbers between -6 and 3 and all numbers between 8 and infinity. Moving on to part C reads, -3 over x plus 7 is less than or equal to -4 over x plus 8. First, we are going to group our values to the left side. Now we will proceed to finding a common denominator and subtracting the fractions. Now we can find the zeros. These 2 values make the polynomial undefined. Now we are going to test for these 3 values and divide the line into 4 intervals. Our test values will be -9, -7.5, -5, and 1. Plug each of these test values into the polynomial and determine the sign of the polynomial at that point. Since the test points from these regions are the ones that satisfy the inequality, then these regions are part of the solution. So the solution to this inequality is all numbers between -infinity and -8, and all numbers between -7 and -4. Thank you for watching this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and leave a comment down below if you have any questions.